Today I'm going to be showing you how I go from brassy orange bleached hair. I've included photos in outside natural light just to show you what the color really looks like, because under the studio lighting it does not really show the true red and orange tones in the hair, to hopefully what will turn out to be a honey brown blonde. This is actually on purpose. I lightened my hair because on my root area I have a few silvers that I like to cover about every 6 to 8 weeks. When you have dark hair and you cover your roots, your hair will get darker and darker and darker. When the highlights don't show, it becomes all one tone and it doesn't look so good. But I will show you what I'm going to use. First of all, I'm going to use 2 different color combinations, different on my root than on the rest of my hair. You know, if you watch my channel, you know I like really natural products. And I didn't know this, but Sally's has some natural hair color that's not full of chemicals and ammonia and all that. So it's called, actually inspired by nature, and the Argan oil hair color. Both of them are natural based, cruelty free. I will be using 2 different color combinations, darker for the roots and lighter for the length and bleached area. I'm going to be combining the dark chestnut blonde with the light honey blonde, half and half. The root, I'm going to use the light natural brown. I'm going to be using a quarter of the light honey blonde mixed in here. So what I'd like to do is tone down the red, and then I don't want to go completely with a honey blonde because I don't want too much gold or too much warmth in my hair. So let me go ahead and show you what it looks like in the front and the back. So as you can see, it's a complete mess, but I hopefully I'll fix it up and it'll look great. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to use this video, obviously. So if you're seeing this, it means hopefully it did turn out. So anyways, let's get into it. Starting out with mixing my hair color, this is a very edited version of what I did with mixing and applying the hair color, and it's certainly not a demo of how to apply hair color, just showing you what I did. And right now I am mixing the color for the length, half and half, and then I'm going to mix the root color. And in the root color I put Hawaiian Punch in the root color, blue Hawaiian Punch. As you can see, this is a tip that I learned about to cut down brassy tones, and I would say it worked okay, but then it washed out within maybe 2 or 3 shampoos. So yes, it came out like a teal color. So you can see that teal color when I'm applying it to my root area. And I'm very messy when I apply my color, and I have a lot of hair, and sometimes it's hard to get it all covered. The back is very hard for me, and I usually use the bottle tip applicator, and honestly I just was gonna try something different this time, and with my long hair, the bottle tip applicator is so much easier for me to use, and I will be definitely using the bottle tip applicator and with a brush next time I color, because it's just too hard with a brush. Especially when you get in the back, it's very hard to see what you're doing. And of course, I should have sectioned my hair off a little bit better here. So now I'm going to be applying the color to my length. I make such a mess when I do my color, and certainly it's extremely messy, but I have some fun with it. I think it's always exciting to color your hair and see what's going to happen and see if it turns out. So I'm just kind of making sure that it's blended and I've got enough color on there so that it's even. So I'm going to get a wide tooth comb and gently brush through because my hair is pretty damaged and I wouldn't want to pull any of it out from the color in the bleach before and all that stuff. So then I'm just gonna set it and that's it. Hi, welcome back, and as you can see, this is the final result. So as you can see, it's medium golden brown. A little bit darker than I wanted, but the tone turned out very nice. So I've seen online that there's a couple different companies that do custom colors. And you know, you can just do it yourself. Like if you want like a neutral color, like a neutral blonde or neutral brown, then and you want a little bit of gold tones, you can do half and half or even a quarter of the golden brown or the golden blonde added to your formula. If you want, you know, just an ash, but you don't want it extremely ash like me. Sometimes with ashes, I notice they take out the shine and the beauty of the hair for my particular hair. So if I was going to do an ash, I might add in a neutral, you know, to balance it out a little bit. But you can do it all yourself if you know what to buy and if you do a patch test first and maybe just go under your hair and test it and see what it looks like. So it saves you a lot of money actually, because I think honestly, these colors from Sally's are under $6, you know, and then you just buy, you know, you buy the developer with it. The Inspired by Nature by Ion turned out perfectly. The light natural brown argan oil color ended up a lot darker. This is light brown. It definitely turned out medium brown, almost medium to dark brown. I have washed my hair a few times because when I first did my hair, it definitely was a dark brown on the root. It definitely had a little more red in it than I wanted, but that always happens to me. So I suppose if next time maybe I could mix the light brown with an ash. These are nice colors and there's no fumes. It's a natural hair color, and it covered gray, not white as well as I wanted it to, but that could also be user error. The camera was on me, I was a little nervous, and I think I missed a few spots. I will definitely be giving this another chance, and next time I would probably go with the dark blonde color, and then it probably would end up being perfect. I don't know why a lot of the natural colors tend to turn out a little bit darker than what they say on the label. This happens a lot. I also use the Nature Tint and the Herbitint, and they're all like that, and I don't know why. So if you use a natural hair color, it might go a shade or two darker. I don't know why that is. These natural colors are awesome, and definitely once you start using the natural hair color, you get so spoiled because you don't smell those fumes and you don't want the chemicals anymore. I'm really happy with my custom color going into fall. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye-bye.